Hi there, and welcome back to Number One Geek. Today we're going to go through a tutorial of Stellaris. Stellaris has been a game that I've been interested in for a while, but unfortunately for me, my partner is a Scot. So therefore it's been instilled to me early in our relationship that I should not be spending full price for anything. So come the Steam sale, I had 50% off, and I thought, well, we've got a little bit of spare cash here, so why not give Stellaris a go? Now, this is literally the first time I'm playing the game, and just wanted to let you know that all what I'm doing here is I'm just going to go for the tutorial. I have done a little bit of research, which has basically said that the tutorial's okay to get you to learn a thing, but you're better off starting off without the tutorial afterwards to then make sure that you maximize your battle potential. So that's great, but all we're going to do is I'm just going to have a playthrough and let you guys see how to learn how to play the game and decide for yourself whether you want to go for it. So I'll go for a new game. Right, United. I don't want a Federation. I don't want one of them. So I'll go for a dictatorship, shall I? Why not? Okay, and I shall select them. I won't change any of this. This game is not eligible for achievements. Okay, that's fine. All we're really doing is just learning how to play the game. So you'll, if you're a seasoned player of Stellaris, I apologise immediately in advance, because I might do stuff that may have you smacking your head against the desk over and over. So let's see what's going on in here. First of all, let me see if I can turn this music down, because I can hardly hear myself talk or think. So I don't know what to do. Honestly. Right, more than a century's passed since the great arc ship Chrysanthemum carried 250,000 of our ancestors have disinterred to the Garden Wall we've come to know as Unity. After a long and perilous journey, the colonists rejoice when they saw the sunlight again, albeit from a foreign star. Excuse me. The early years were difficult. Citizens' militias were formed to fight off the lethal alien wildlife that found themselves sharing our new home with. Cultivating terrestrial crops have proved harder than imagined. Yet for each challenge overcome, we became stronger. Once this new world had been tamed, our numbers grew exponentially. The last few decades have seen great leaps in technology, and we are now finally ready to reach out and reclaim the stars from whence we came.
Good day, Executor. I am Via, a prototype synthetic intelligence, and your humble servant. My role is to provide you with advice and counsel as you lead our empire into the great unknown.
Okay. Let's just get that volume down so I can hear myself think. We're going to go for the full tutorial.
An excellent decision. You will have my full support.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
The first mission is to fully survey our home system. I've added it as an entry into the situation log. To access it, click on the situation log button below, left section, or press F3. Okay. Right. So what's happening now?
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Simply right-click on a not yet surveyed and survey system. Okay. So effectively we're using right-click to do what we need to do. playing. Can't pause, so I'll just press the space bar, which I believe is the unpause. Look at that.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. An anomaly found. During the survey of our home system, we found something on marble that did not match early observations made from our home world. Right, so what's our okay, so we're researching. So our ship's coming back, is it? So we're having another scan of marble. I wonder who called that planet Marble. But if there were astronomers on the planet that went, oh, that looks like a big marble in the sky. Oh, I know, we'll call the planet Marble.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed wormhole technology. Stations equipped with wormhole generators can tunnel through subspace, creating temporary gateways to other systems that ships can travel through.
Normally on marble turned out to be a natural geometric formation. It almost looks like a marker showing a way forward. The natural beauty of the universe can be quite astonishing. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. But to surely grant us new knowledge and technology. So it's going back onto its mission. Because the presence of a wormhole station within range, ships also need to be equipped with special wormhole stabilizers to withstand the stresses of passing through subspace.
As an astute observer may already have noticed, habitable planets are divided into a number of surface tiles. Tiles can generate resources, but we will need planetary buildings to get the most out of them. This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics.
Among other things, we can see the number of tiles this planet has. Can we? Okay. How many pops are living on it? Okay. Planet size, food surplus, and rest. Okay. I've noticed habitable planets are divided into a number of surface tiles. Resources.
The government screen presents us with information regarding our empire and its government. Here we can see our ruler and any related effects.
Okay. Okay, so how do we get to see the...
We see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
addition to a pop, a TAR can also support a building. To get the most out of a planet, we'll need to carefully manage our pop's buildings and tiles.
Some buildings may cause adjacency effects to other buildings in neighboring tiles. Let us take this into consideration when constructing new facilities.
Let's build a power plant. I think power plants. Okay. Now, has a Jackson's planet hasn't been surveyed.
The Spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources.
Okay. So, should we build a ship? Let's try a Corvette, shall we? Okay, so we need more diamonds to make a colony ship. Okay.
System survey complete.
Okay, so terrestrial sculpting. Oh, that's right. You have to do some research, don't we?
This is where we manage all ground forces on this planet. The upper portion of this view is divided into 3 sections. The top section represents the orbital space above the planet. The middle section is the atmosphere, and the bottom section is the surface.
Okay. Fair enough. Nice. That's a spaceport. So let me look at what's going on here. Physics
The
research.
technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options. Construction complete.
Right, so nanomechanics, advanced instrumentation allowed for the study of... On Unity, we're not motivated solely by curiosity or desire to conquer the unknown or need to leave our mark in the galaxy. The biosphere of Unity has undergone rapid change in the past few centuries. The prominent scientists warn that Unity may be faced with the beginnings of a mass extinction event, a cyclical purging of life that is inseparable from planetary existence throughout the cosmos. Research plans have been put together to study a number of planets rendered uninhabitable by major astronomical instruments or planet-bound catastrophes. Hope that by reconstructing these events, a similar fate may be avoided for Unity and the human race. Force use Executive Commonwealth of Man to ensure that this expedition is carried out. Consult the situation log.
Situation log updated.
Okay, I'll check that out now. So anyway, nanomechanics, advanced instrumentation allows for the study and practical application of physical systems. Okay. Electric thrusters become ions, generate thrust without need for propellants. New tracking techniques allow to lap previous unattached to popular geothermal sources. think we'll go for that one, since we just had our... Okay. I don't remember good defense. So what have I done wrong here, do you reckon? Have I done something in a place where I shouldn't have? Or should I have been... Okay. Maybe if I move him... Oh, there we go. Is that better? A groan pop. What the hell is a groan pop? I hear you screaming. I hear you screaming at me. Saying, no, this is how you're supposed to do it, Sads. For God's sake, get it right, you dopey arse. Adjacent effects. Adjacent effects. I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Right, click to dismiss this list. Okay. So here...
Surface tiles on habitable planets are sometimes blocked, preventing their use. Clearing a tile blocker takes time and costs minerals and energy credits, but the free space often makes it worthwhile.
I don't seem to have those. Clear. 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 Okay, I have no idea. I thought that maybe this human would be able to move over here, like so.
The species rights list allows us to customize the citizenship and living standards of a certain species, amongst other things.
Okay. Right. Alright, so they need to be fully grown, do they? That's a growing population. It's full citizenship. Okay. Right. So my population is not big enough to support it at the moment, I would say. Okay.
Excellent. Construction has been finished on our new planetary building, and it should now begin producing resources. The resources generated by our homeworld will only take us so far. Luckily, our science ship has just found a resource deposit on another world. The time has come to use our construction ship to build a mining station.
Mining stations can be built within our borders and automatically collect minerals and strategic resources. Right, so I should have some ships somewhere.
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
Okay. I really hope this is exciting for you guys. Me learning how to play a game. I mean, obviously, if not, just put something down in the comments and just let me know. You know, I'm just doing stuff that that's hopefully interesting people and allowing them to work out what's going on. Or those who are kind of veterans at this game. I know I'm probably frustrating the hell out of you right now, but I know, or well, I'm aware that the learning curve for Stellaris is actually quite steep. So learning how to play the game is the quintessential part of anyone getting a successful web series going off. I mean, obviously, I don't know if I'm going to web series this or not. It all just depends on how much I enjoy playing the game and whether people want to see a web series on Stellaris. I'm more comfortable with things like Space Engineers and other games, but you know, it's something I'm interested in and something that I'm going to go through, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as you come along with me for the ride. I suppose is the best way of saying it. Right, so let's update our situation.
Well done. The survey of our home system has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago. Yet another impediment to our galactic ambitions has been dealt with. That tile blocker never stood a chance.
Okay. Right.
Construction complete. So I wonder how you create new citizens. Obviously this is growing population, but what happens when a population becomes too big for its area? Does that mean that they'll pass it over? Or? We should continue our exploration effort. Tile blocker cleared. The tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
Let's try the expansionism, shall we?
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
These resources then can be used by POPs at orbital refineries. Mining stations not need to access the resources of colonized planets, only be built within our borders. Now, what I'm going to do, just out of because I'm me, I'm going to pop myself back. Oh, that's 6 seconds. I know that's what we're mining. I'm going to pop myself back over to planets. Where are we? And
military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
current navy size is limited, but can increase it by searching new technologies and additional POPs and spaceports. Now everyone's been assigned to our starting fleet, so we'll have to have the influence points to spare. We may wish to recruit one. Okay. So let's just
the Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Aggressive, resilient, adaptable. I think we'll go for one who lasts a bit longer, shall we?
Very good. The new mining station is operational, and it has already begun gathering resources for processing. We may want...
She's, okay. May want to consider building a second science ship to double the speed at which we can survey our galactic neighbourhood. Okay, right. So let's go to the space station. Okay, so where is our science ship at the moment? Here it is. Well, seeing as we're close, why don't we have a look at the Polaris galaxy? Survey the system. Right, okay, there we go.
Double the science ships means double the fun. Oh, I haven't been this excited since we completed the last assignment.
So wormhole station, construction ship.
Anomaly found.
Let's go to... Okay. Right, so the ship requires a scientist. Right. Right, so, for what I understand now is when you make a ship, you have to assign it a captain or someone who's...
A healthy supply of minerals and energy credits is critical to the well-being of any interstellar power. We should take steps to increase our production of these resources.
Ships and stations build and cost minerals to earn and energy credits to maintain. Both resources are produced by mining stations or planetary buildings. Okay. Right. So, we've recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization, Aculum 1. Scientists think they inhabit this region stars roughly 6 million years ago. Based on the age of the artifacts, the aliens called themselves the Ute and appear to have been very large and flat arthropod analogues. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult. It is apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Utes to travel aboard the same starship.
Situation log updated.
Okay, healthy supply of minerals and energy credits are critical to well-being of any stellar power. We should take steps to increase our production of these resources. Okay, so we found alien life. Managing to silence those who believe we were alone in the universe, although non-alien creatures found on Polaris 3 are sentient. Sorry. It is largely a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. Okay. So our situation looks right. So Administration Unity received Science Officer Sanazvana's report on alien remnants within the same apprehension. The living in question now widely considered to be definite proof known forces are once active in the galaxy. Though some prominent human thinkers reject this in favour of Entertron traces as freak geological formations or a result of curious natural phenomena. So we've got a few people in denial here, folks. Right. I need to make a colony ship, don't I? I would have thought. Can I afford to make a colony ship? No, I need a lot more stuff. By the looks of it.
Anomaly found.
Okay, there's signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization. Let's research it, shall we? Okay, so we can make a corvette. We can make a construction ship. Right, the first things first is our fleet. Okay, now we've got an admiral.
Research complete. System survey complete.
It becomes quite clear that found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that we should take opportunity to gather. We surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Unlocks building engineering facility 1. Let's have a look at new research. Nano composite armor. Building build speed. Powered exoskeleton. Let's get the nano composite armor going. Let's get some growth speed. Okay, so does that mean that I can now build an orbital, or would it be on the planets? Yeah. I have no idea. I'm about as lost as everybody. Oh, hello. What's this? Each cruiser's been found in orbit around Ackland. It seems to have fallen victim to weapons fire. In the exterminator hull, it's difficult to. There's no indication the ship was ever equipped with an FTL drive. So travels through the stars at sublight speed.
Situation log updated.
So what do we do?
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to bring my construction ship here. And build a mining station. Right, have we got anything there? Polaris.
Research complete.
Okay. Energy storage capacity unlocks feature assist research. That's our science ship to assist with the research on a colony. We'll go for that. We're in an early stage of research. We're certainly nowhere near the way of an empire. So, really need to learn about the area that we're in.
Anomaly found.
Let's research it. So it looks like we have two areas to mine here. Hello. We now know without a doubt that the thriving biosphere is not something unique to Unity. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalogue the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary service on habitable life-bearing worlds.
Situation log updated.
How are we doing here? Patar class. Okay, so that's currently built. I wonder if maybe I ought to make another construction ship, because if we're searching around the areas, we need to find as much in the way of resources as possible. I'm wondering. I am very. In a very geological structure vacuum, Ilo is indeed in flux. Driven by what Science Officer Sanavarma assures us the tectonic process is fascinating as is esoteric. Big words. What is more interest is Commonwealth of Man is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless, chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilisation of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely more habitable, is theoretically possible. She estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. We have no credits. Now she's going off to another one, to the Aculum so-and-so. Have we completed...
Surveyed worlds sometimes possess unique properties that make them valuable objects of research. These physics, society, or engineering resources can be collected by a research station. My programming strongly compels me to compel you to build one.
Reminder, research stations can be built within bodies. Our borders.
System survey complete.
Okay, congratulations. Right, now can I...
Construction complete.
Okay, so that's the mining station done. Let's go build a mining station here. Now where is my... There she is. Now we want to have a quick look at... Right, so I'm probably going to have to build a station. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. So if I click on that boy. Right. So, whilst I'm building, getting more diamonds and stuff in, I wonder if there's anything I can do at the old home world. Okay, so, right. So it automatically starts populating areas once the population grows. Okay, so that's understandable now. So the population slowly grows up and starts filling the boxes as they become more habitable. Let me... I really want to save up to get a colony ship by the looks of it. Which will start off colony area there.
Construction complete.
Okay, so he's completed his construction there. We have 66 energy, so let's just enter orbit of Aculimate and wait till we have the resources left to actually allow us to build the research station that the robot is compulsively telling us that we need to deal with. So, physics world is used to research new technologies. We can increase our output by building physics labs on our colonies or by constructing research stations around certain planets or stars. So obviously what's happening here is we found an interesting planet and we're needing to build a research station to help us work out, by the sounds of it, how to terraform. So we're kind of learning our way through the whole system ourselves whilst I'm doing the tutorial. The civilization itself is learning at the same time. Let's increase speed a bit. Oh no, tell a lie, we've already got it, so let's build a research station. Okay. Counting Polaris. We encounter some more alien vessels in the Polaris system. These strange objects as flat alpha bogies until we can learn more about them. We should produce it, of course. So we're following using unidentified ship sites to avoid their intention is unknown. We're prudent to assume the worst.
Evading hostile fleet.
Right, so let's get ourselves to Polaris.
These are unknown spacefaring entities.
Okay.
Remarkable. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent. But, let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us, until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them. I suggest we do so post-haste, lest they investigate us first.
Situation log. Situation log. Let me just pause the game for a second whilst I work out where the situation log is. Now, is this my situation log? This is the outliner. Planets, military feats. Learning more about them, perhaps initiate first contest by completing the appropriate special project. Contact, situation. There's a situation log. Right. So right, so following that through. Okay. Does seem a bit contrived, this whole thing, but at the same point, he's obviously teaching me what to do in the certain situations. It's forcibly creating the situation, I presume, to allow us to understand all the different parts. And hello, what's going on here? Derelict cruiser. That's 4 skill or higher. How many derelict cruisers are there? I'll tell you what, why don't we send her on another research mission, survey the system, and hopefully let's take the Arbiter, survey the system out here, just so that we're not sitting around doing nothing. I think it's the best idea. Right, okay, situation log.
In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
Who wants diplomacy? It's conquering them! Technology. Okay, so right, so these looks like these are the main buttons here. Let me unpause. And get ourselves back to Deneb. How are we doing with our research station?
Construction complete.
Okay.
A research station built in orbit of a planetary body will gather its physics, engineering and society research data.
Okay.
Our new research station is online, and its science staff have begun their work. What secrets will they uncover? What forbidden mysteries of creation?
Good question. Good question. So really, because it's hard for us to actually do anything just yet, we're going to have to wait till our research becomes to a level that we can actually research the ship. So this is a bigger system than the other one. I take it what happens is that the what's happening, so let's increase the speed slightly. Okay, so what's this? Leader's gained has leveled up to skill level 2. That's good. And scientist is leveled up to 2. Right, well, we do kind of need them to get them to level 4 before they can even look at that thing. Oh, here comes another one.
System survey complete.
Okay. So anything... Oh, yes, there is. So what we'll do is we'll get the construction ship down here. And... build a mining station. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. And... okay, we're okay with construction ships. Now the science ship. Let's go to the other view and let's try somewhere a little further away, shall we? Survey system. Okay, so just jumping through Deneb. So at the moment we're plus 13, I take it a month, I'm still paused. Oops. Okay. M&M system over here. Seems to be taking its time. Have we got anything? Ooh. So look, that needs to be researched. That looks like it might be habitable.
Our attempts to establish communications stand testament to our technological ingenuity, but results are lacking. It is likely that the other party possesses only an animal level of intelligence, if any at all.
The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are spaceborne forms of life. Quickly named Space Amoeba, followed by Tactician's gross misreading of initial center output. The creature is in fact larger than the average human corvette. The creature displays aggressive behaviour towards human ships, but further study is warranted. For example, we could exercise our martial powers by swiftly executing this specimen and studying its remains.
Situation log updated.
Let's study the creatures. Always best to know about your enemy. New factions have been recently gaining traction in the internal politic landscape of the Commonwealth of Man. Led by Executive Signature Beauclair, they call themselves the March of the Brave. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. The disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that proves of the government's action could prove useful. Okay. I suppose we could wipe out the creatures. Okay. This is the first strike force.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found, eh? Let's research. Okay. So, what, 40 so minutes into it so far, we've actually got ourselves a little bit more comfortable with how the system works. We're now familiar with how science ships work, construction ships work, and something else has beeped up on me. Adopt domination, shall we? Yeah. Keep those people happy. So how science ships works, they go around the galaxy, they work out what's around the galaxy.
Construction complete.
CNS diligence picked up which one's the diligence? Some NM. There's a significant pocket of radiation gas giant's atmosphere that appears to be result of intense orbital bombardment. Or someone could hope to gain by bombarding gas giant from orbit remains a mystery. This was a weak signal coming from the planet's interior. It may be transmitting of some kind, but gas giant's background radiation makes it difficult to isolate.
Situation log updated.
Well, that's not really going to help, is it? We've got a scientist that needs 3 skill or higher. Let's get to the NM system.
System survey complete.
build more power plants. Okay.
System survey complete. Great work. The stars neighboring our home system have been fully explored. We should use our construction ship to collect any resources that were found by building mining and research stations.
Right, well,
Research complete. We should now be ready to extend our great civilization to a second world. This will require the construction of a colony ship.
well, I hate to put this to you, mate, but we're a little bit short on staff. So let me just see if I can sort that out. It's a mining network. There. Hopefully we can build a bit more in the way of energy. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. I mean, our scientists don't have any way of...
Now that we have explored some of our neighbouring stars, it might be time to extend our reach. Frontier outposts can be built in orbit around distant stars to expand our borders, essentially allowing us to lay claim to new regions of space.
Okay. As I said, I don't think we're going to get anywhere near time frame to be able to do this timed mission. So even so, definitely won't now. Right, what's the next one? Our research.
Construction complete. We are losing credits at an alarming rate. Last month's budget report makes for some grim reading.
Let's get a power plant 2, shall we? Well, obviously that we need our power sorted.
Construction complete.
I'm quite well aware our balance ain't doing too well. Now the question is, am I overstretching myself? Okay. So let's kind of sum up where we are so far. Every time I try to, Adam will go straight. While the commander of First Strike Force, Admiral Dai Cheng has learned to careful nurse of her suppliers and seen him to reduce ship operating costs across the board. Congratulations. So we haven't gone into combat yet, but we have gone into the basics of going into the solar system, which is obviously going into a solar system, researching the area and finding out about the system, finding out about all the different resources that you can gain from there and the stuff that you can gain science from. And your science ships, they're the ones that go around to help you discover.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Let's have a research of that. I really kind of need to get my my ships out there, to be honest. Because if I don't, my captains. Deep scans of Serban 4 have revealed a large ocean heated by hydrothermal vents beneath the ice mantle covering the surface. Sounds like because Sanvi Varma dispatched probes from the CNS Diligent that drilled through several layers of thick mice and found the water below teeming with life. We'll need more resources to conduct a thorough study of the many unique life forms inhabiting this ocean.
Situation log updated.
Okay. So, what can we do with this one? So we need 3 or higher. So that's something that we can do shortly, hopefully, when the
Research complete.
just reveals resources, unlocks feature terraforming. Yes, we want to have a look at terraforming. So our captain here survey that system as well. Mining stations there.
Anomaly found. Research complete.
Ah, okay. Why not? Keep an eye on just get back to the Deneb system and Unity. We'll upgrade that. Upgrade. Upgrade. That's science lab. Small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Solum. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Nice one. Anything else that needs to go up in? Okay, so we've improved our
Situation log updated.
Okay, we've Bravo bogies. Eh? Oh!
Construction complete.
So I'm researching the area as well.
Research complete.
Yeah, let's get some corvettes assembly yards because obviously we're probably building up to war right now.
System survey complete.
you over here. And research that.
Anomaly found.
Okay, so this is not within our area. So what I've done there is I've put a military station because I understand that Trekkie plans a shadow drift across some face there. Are cast not by clouds but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science officer Jabari Zacto has yet to unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna. Whatever possible purpose any of their elaborate shadow casting might serve.
Special project complete.
The 60 translation and language have established the communications with the Galactic star hegemony. Diplomatic channels are now open and all since it's been terminated.
Have made first contact with an alien empire. These fascinating beings appear to have mastered spaceflight, just as we have. We should strive to learn more about them.
News that we have encountered ancient laser life for the first time and shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures are spreading through the media outlets across the Commonwealth of Man. Their citizens are gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities of Unity. The strange Xenos appear to have achieved a level of technology similar to our own, and they're clearly spacefaring. Whether they regard our great species with fear, hatred or cold indifference is anyone's guess. We should assume the worst. Yes, I think we should. We're not here to make friends. We're here to conquer. Thought I'd ordered a military station built. Maybe I have to be in the system to do it.
System survey complete. Special project complete.
Science Officer Sam V. Varma has reserved an expedition to study the rich biosphere of the seas beneath the ice mantle of Serpent 4. Several large species native to the lower regions of the global sea have been found to produce a unique enzyme with immense healing properties. If this enzyme is successfully harvested in large enough quantities, it will revolutionise the field of medical science. Good stuff. Interaction in the internal political landscape, led by scientists Leah Murphy, call themselves a Human Future Party, and will seek to set the primacy of the human species by curtailing the rights of aliens if necessary. Aren't we getting very imperial? Now I'm just wondering if we're going to go to war with these creatures. We're coming up to the end of the tutorial though. I think we're getting ourselves into a position now where we're able to understand the basic principles of how the game works. We'll play for a little bit longer, but we'll probably cut it off at some point and consider it as a successful test. I might save the game and probably play it in private, get some ideas about how to work in the fields. Can I build this military station now? Too close to another station. Okay, so that's too close to a station. Right. Okay, fine. So we have a presence here. Okay. Right, so what is the...
Construction complete.
Shall I move the fleet over? Why not? Let's get the fleet over to here. Where's my construction? No, I can't build a mining station there.
Research complete.
Well, tell you what, we'll just go. Let's just go in for a fight, just see how things go, and leave it there. I think. Hopefully, now you've seen it, you've kind of got the understanding of how it all works. Will my fleet get there in time? Ooh. Why not? Right, let's have a look. So, can our fleet attack the mining station? No. What's going on here? Right, do I need to change the fleet aggressive? Okay. Okay, can I bombard the planet? Okay, so what have I done? Right, so the ship's gone missing. Okay. Well, I think on the fact that I don't actually have a fleet anymore, I think. That's interesting. Okay. Oh dear. I don't think I've been playing this properly, so let's have a look at my starbase. Let's do this properly. It wants us to build a colony ship. And then we get to colonise another planet. Yay! Okay, I don't want to leave it too long now. I mean, we're coming up to hour and 15 mark, so I don't want to spend, you know, everyone spending their time looking at me. I mean, I'm obviously going to probably cut a lot of the chaff out of this anyway, where I'm sitting there silent doing nothing. Make it a little bit easier for you to follow. Spaceport, yeah, we know about spaceport. Let's get this colony ship out and let's go a bit faster, shall we?
Research complete.
Defectors. Why not? At least we solved the electricity problem by upgrading our electronics and stuff.
Colonists have all been transferred to the new colony ship, and her captain reports all systems go. A momentous day for sure.
Right.
We have a colony ship, and we have found at least one suitable candidate for a permanent extrasolar outpost. I see no...
Okay. Colony ship. Right, so where are we going to colonise? We're going to go over here. Why not?
Situation log updated.
Oh, what should we call it? We'll call it Geek Prime. Yes, Geek Prime. #1 Geek Prime. So #1 planet. Called it Geek Prime. Okay, let's slow it down a bit. It's our colony ship.
Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement, but it will take time for them to become self-sufficient.
Okay. "24 months, eh? Let's see if we can speed this up. Get these 24 months out the way, so we can rush through it. Lessons learned. Maybe I should have pressed the fastest all the way through, so that we could get ourselves updated. Having said that, though, let me just slow down again. Oh. And go back. Might be able to build another colony ship. Colonize somewhere else. Yeah, why not? We can go for Polaris 3. Fast forward. Eye for talent.
Research complete.
Found an outlaw space base at the fringes of modifying several civilian which becomes of the Fallen Legion. These terrorists are spreading chaos in the field. Their lives have been rendered forfeit by the enormity of the crimes, order must be restored. Okay, so planning fortification. So we've got pirates going on.
Station under attack.
Okay. Let's get the first fleet there. Well, at least we're getting our first drab of combat. are mine.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Right, so let's take the fleet back to Deneb. And we have a colony ship which you want to take to Polaris. There we go, Polaris Prime. Why not? Oh, maybe if I import it, that might help.
Research complete.
Yeah, well, we've had our taste of combat. We've had a taste of everything. What we'll do now is just do the other thing, which is researching enemy debris to see what we can find. See, we've got two ships heading that way. What we might also do is put the construction ship here to build a military station. Speed this up.
Colonization in progress. Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
Afterburners, physics research. Okay. So, from getting all that research in there, we are allowed to increase some of our knowledge. Okay. So, Geek Prime, Stellaris Prime. Right, let's speed this bad boy up, and hopefully we'll get a colonised planet.
Our first extrasolar colony. This means that if our homeworld were to spontaneously combust, your species would no longer be rendered extinct. That is a comforting thought, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Geek Prime, yes. So, let's have a look at the surface. And we'll build do we not have... That's fine then. Make sure those people have something to eat. It's the first thing. When they start settling the place down, then we can start working on better areas for them to mine and so forth. But I think we'll say that is about it. Thank you very much for spending the time, if you've gone all the way through here, to play with me, go for the tutorial and understand how the game works. I've obviously learned a lot through this one, and I hope you have too. Obviously, have a look at our #1 Geeks. If you enjoyed this, make sure you put a like in there. If you want to make a comment, please do. Even if it's good or bad, I'd rather hear from you and tailor it to what people want rather than for what I think should be going on. And obviously, if you want to see more of this stuff and all the geeky stuff that I get up to, please subscribe. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you soon. Laters.